Hi fellow traders, I'm making this video to share my Euro, GBP and USD analysis with you. Before I share my further plan, let me go back to the previous plan which really worked well. So this was the channel I drew last time, and I was expecting when the market was going up that the market will come back either inside the channel or at least come back to the upper part of the channel, which happened, and we actually took advantage of this. So that was a great uh, market movement in line with our analysis. Now I have drawn the lines slightly different, which are not parallel to each other and which is not any kind of channel. However, we can call them trend line. So let's and besides that, I have drawn a Bollinger Band because these trend lines are not parallel to each other, so they are not making any channel, which is why the Bollinger Band is what we can use for support and resistance, and also for the mid band. Alright, so let's look at what happened here. So on December 8th we got slightly positive. If we look at the data released on December 8th, which was Friday, average hourly earning, unemployment rate and non-farm payroll number overall positive, not significantly positive, but yes, they were overall positive compared to the forecast. However, market didn't make any further lower low compared to the previous swing low here. So look at this, and this was also the lower band of Bollinger, and Bollinger is more significant than any line because now lines are not coming parallel, because there is no way you can say that which is the perfect line, because this can also be a line if we join these three, this one and this one. So if I drew last time the equidistance analysis was looking like this because no candle closed below it. However, there were shadows below this lower border. Anyway, if we ignore the shadows and if we just look at the real body, this was kind of almost perfectly drawn channel, and this was the lower border combining with lower line of the Bollinger. It was significant support. That's why when we do not see any market progress to the downside, despite slightly positive release on from the US on Friday, it was obviously expected that the US Euro USD will go to the upside. And if we go back to the channel, there was further room for the upside for the market to go at least till here, and that was further supported because we couldn't see any uh, bullish or hawkish comments from the US, especially yesterday. So this is yesterday, December 14, when we see that the Jerome Powell was happy with whatever he has done, and he is happy with the progress in inflation. So it looks like whatever they have already done is final, and the next is interest rate cut. So expectation of further reduction in the interest rate is obviously bearish for US dollar and bullish for all the currencies against US dollar, which actually caused upward move in the Euro USD and GBP USD. Then today there were two significant data, one from the European Union and another from GBP, that is the UK. So UK also set the bullish tone, because if we look at the statements from the UK, it was clearly mentioned by the Bank of England governor that he said somehow somewhere, I mean, I don't have the direct statement, but he said that his situation is different from the US, and he said that whatever happened is may not be persistent. So he do not find the progress in inflation control persistent. So what he means to say that if inflation will not be controlled persistently, then there will be requirement of further rate hikes, or perhaps keeping the rate increased at whatever level they have. It means there is no sign or implication of interest rate cut, no cutting the interest rate, no decrease. Coming to the euro, then European Central Bank, Christine Lagarde came in picture, and she said most important news from the Christine Lagarde, like she said, we believe still work to be done can be in form of holding. So it was very clear statement that it will be holding, there will be no further cut. And she also clearly stated during the press conference, when very transparent question was asked whether there is a plan of rate cuts, she clearly told there is no discussion about the rate cut. So no rate cut, maybe hold, and that's why. So it's slightly bullish compared to what Jerome Powell said. That's why after yesterday's Euro USD rise, we saw Euro USD rise today because of slightly better and hawkish tone from the ECB. Same happened from the UK. But what next? Are we going to buy? No. Tomorrow PMIs from the European Union and the UK are going to be released, and if we see them, they are already in the contraction zone, something around 47, 48, except one PMI from the UK which is above 50. So unless we see a significant rise in PMIs tomorrow compared to the forecast, you will see the correction back to the midline in Euro USD, and similar movement you can see in the GBP USD. But if you see PMIs better than forecast, however not above 50, then there will be stagnation to the sideways, and market may already move to the sideways because this is already December, a Christmas holiday month, the New Year is coming, market will be less volatile, and you already know that why December and January, I mean why a period, why is market slow between mid of December and mid of January. You already know that, so I don't need to discuss about that. But we need to see a significantly better PMI. So if we want to see Euro USD trading above 111, then we need to see not just better than forecast PMIs, but also better than 50 to set the PMIs above contraction zone. Otherwise, anything below 50, even if it is positive compared to the forecast, will simply set a little upward, little bullish tone, which may cause slightly sideways movement or slightly upward movement, and then we'll see again back down to the at least midline of Bollinger. And I don't know how Bollinger will develop further, but it can develop like this. So this probably will be the next price level where we can set the target in case we go down. So 109, 109.15 can be our target. So this can give us opportunity of at least 50 pips or 79.8 pips to be precise. So let's see what happens tomorrow, and we can win trades accordingly. So that's all. Thank you for watching.